what you have gathered here, is this the all the or this is a part of the recovery that you have made?
No, these are actually only the samples. These are only the samples. Actually, the actual number of all these weapons that actually goes much higher, particularly with regard to the small arms or the personal weapons. But as far as the heavy weapons are concerned, of course, the number is much less compared with the small arms. But what you see over here, these are only the samples.
So when you were in the process of putting them down and you recovered all these weapons, uh, which of these weapons were you really surprised at finding?
Of the heavy weapons. For example, I wouldn't really expect that kind of weapon to be in the deployed in the civil areas. They actually belong to the military. Likewise, that's 120 millimeter mortar. This is again traditionally the military weapon, but you would really be surprised to see it in the hands of non-military people.
How many of these did you recover from them?
Oh, well, as far as this particular weapon goes, I think we recovered something like 13 or 14, around that. Uh, but when you look at the capacity or the potential of the weapon, that is huge, even with one tube.
And were they using this liberally? Were the terrorists using such weapons?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, they did.
Now we are almost nearly 2 years since the end of the actually year and a half since the end of the operation. What are the threats still remaining in the Swat region?
Oh, well, as far as Swat is concerned, there is not an inch of land in Swat today where the writ of the government is not there. That is one. Two, uh, there is absolutely 0% chance of any of these kind of weapons over here in Malakand. That I can guarantee. The threat today, it does not exist in Swat. The only threat which I am looking at is, one odd person, individual sneaking in and maybe doing one odd targeted killing or blowing himself up. So that's the kind of threat which I am looking at.
So has there been any threat? Has there been any suicide bombing recently?
Well, the last one that I know of was last year, somewhere in the middle of last year, and that too was not a successful bombing. Actually, he was traced before he could blow himself up. And this was actually during a raid on his location that he himself blew himself up. And the one incident that we had in very, very recent past was on I think 14th or 15th of February, when we were able to trace and go up to a house where a potential suicide bomber was hiding, and while we were raiding the house, that's when he blew himself up. So that actually I think speaks of the success of the security operations here.
So what is the level of Pakistan Army troop presence in the Swat region, and do you foresee any reduction in the near future?
Well, one, of course, I mean, what we are talking about here is the force levels, and the force levels have to be calibrated with the security environment. When we look at the peak presence of the security forces over here in 2009, I think already in this process of calibration, we have brought down the force levels significantly. And still, with this force level, we are able to take care of the security, we are able to take care of the post-floods operations, rescue, relief, communications, etc. For the developmental activity again, for the part that we have in that. As we go along, I think Army, of course, will be reviewing the force levels. But of course, what we have to remember is that force levels are not only dependent on what happens or does not happen here in Swat. It depends on several other factors also.
Major General Atar Abbas, who is the DG ISPR, in his briefing 2 days ago, he spoke of how the problem is compounded in FATA along the Afghan border because of not adequate policing, patrolling by the coalition and ANSF forces in Afghanistan. Do you see any of that posing any threat, although Swat is far away from the Afghan border. Do you see any of that having any kind of effect in the future?
Absolutely, because not directly, because Swat doesn't share a border with Afghanistan,
Yes.
but indirectly, absolutely yes, because I do know as of today, Fazlullah and some of the Swati terrorists, I do know they are in Afghanistan, they are in Kunar province, and there is a possibility that they could come back and impact on the security situation here in Swat. But as far as the larger question of FATA and the other areas is concerned, I think I'll leave that to the army spokesperson.
Thank you, Major General Javed Iqbal, speaking to CVB News.